Hey, good morning, folks. It's Sunday, and I'm going to try to knock out a little bit of work before church. And so I got, this is the other side of the wall, right? And here we go downstairs. We're going to line just this flat part of the wall, all right, with that lumber, okay? The same way that we did that wall. Now, Kevin Sling Martin had a great, he had a good thought yesterday. He's like, you got to make do with what you got. And I'm taking it to heart. So here, that's my freaking camera stand, dude. Like, I don't have a tripod that works. It's all busted up. So I'm basically gonna set the camera up right there. And that should give you guys a good view as I build. And we're gonna time lapse it from here, so enjoy. So I need to go get one more bundle, finish that top row, and here's why. I've got too many of the light colored ones left, and it's just gonna look goofy if I throw them up there. One of the things that I learned on this wall is I was clustering too many of the light ones together, and I had an excess of dark ones. So I really tried hard to space them out on this particular wall. Let me turn the camera around. And you can see, I kind of went sparingly with the light ones, as well as the black. Same thing on this side. And of course you have some of the silverish gray looking ones too, which were hard to incorporate, but anyhow, I need to go get one more bundle so I can get some more brown strips for up in here to finish that off. And then we'll case the window in when I get back. 26-mile round trip, just like that. So these things are 23 bucks a bundle, and for both walls, okay, and I got a lot more material this way. I used a total of 19. All right, 19 of these to do both ends of the building here. Still, in my opinion, when you figure up the cost of sheetrock, the labor to put it up, the mudding, the sanding, you saw what the rest of this was like for me. It was just more cost effective, and plus you get instant results this way. And that's what I'm looking for. So I've got the table saw set up out there because I do have a couple of spots. I don't even know if you can see it on the camera, but there's probably a 1/2 inch strip. And what I found out was, you know, even though they say these things are cut at like 4 inches by 4 feet or whatever, you have about, oh my gosh, I probably had 6 to 8 boards that were thinner. And some of them, they start out at 4, then they narrow at the end. So the very, very random, which kind of goes to the instructions, what they tell you is to paint the wall behind it a complementary color. So whether it's a brown, tan, or whatever, that way when you do have these gaps, that color shines through. Well, I didn't do that on this wall. I thought, you know, I'm just gonna lay it up there, and then I'll grab my daughter's artist brushes, and we'll get some browns and blacks. We got some real fine tip brushes with long bristles on them. But I'll just go in and I'll just hit anything that looks light and odd. So anyhow, that's kind of how I'm going to deal with that. But I needed to get these because, like I said earlier, I was short on the dark colors. So you can even see here, they're not all even. Short. Anyhow, it is what it is. All right. Plus, I suppose I could have recycled some pallets, and I'm good to go. All right, let's get the time lapse going so we can finish this up. Would you like to know how I did my extreme angles? Because a lot of these are at 60 degrees or just a hair over, but your typical miter saw will only go to 45. Let me show you how to do that. All right, I got you dangling from my little makeshift deal. Okay, so you got a 60-degree angle. What you're going to do is you're going to set your saw. You're going to set your saw at 30. All right, and you're going to cut that piece of wood. All right, because you're creating a jig at 30 degrees. Once you do that, you put this back at 90. Okay, and with your jig, you're going to run this up. Might help if I plug it in. Might help you plug it in. Look at me, I'm all unprepared and whatnot. So anyhow, just be careful with your hands, okay, and your placement of your hands. So by using that, you now got your 60-degree angle that you need, okay? What's nice about this setup is you'll never have to come off of 90-degree cuts. Once you got the jig made, you get all of your, that's why you saw in the video I was going pretty quick with the roof line there. All right, so 30, reset back to 90. Okay, this represents the pitch of your ceiling, and you're just going to whack it down, and then it'll tuck right in without a problem. You can use that for whatever it's worth. So anybody that's out there is not used to using this, that's how you get a 60-degree cut off of a 45-degree miter saw. Cool? Humma, humma, humma. Okay. I think that's going to be about it for the day. I need to go outside and do some work. But there's the wall. And let's just go for a little walk. Right, the door's in, you saw that. And I got it all the way down to there. This is all license plates, man. That's what's going there. It's going to be cool. Let me turn the camera on and show you something. So as I mentioned before, there are some skinny boards. Here's an example of one. So I have another great piece that I'll just rip down on my table saw and I'll patch that in. But smaller gaps like this one here, okay, I'll hit that with a fine paintbrush and just fill that in with a dark color of some kind and you won't even notice it. Same deal here. I mean, you gotta keep it all kind of rough looking to get that feel in the gaps. There's another piece right there that's got to be painted in. But for the most part, this wall turned out really nice. That's it, man. The end walls are covered. And I still gotta come up with a plan for this. I don't know if I'm gonna do the same thing or not. I might, just for grins and giggles, put the same stuff on this side. I don't have enough left over. But this would only take, each box does about 10.5 square feet, and I know this ain't a full 8. Anyhow, just a couple of more boxes and I think I could fill this in without a problem. All right, I hope you enjoyed watching the series up to this point and how I did this. I'm not gonna film casing that in because it's on the last video. I'm just gonna do the same thing. And that's it for tonight. That's it for the weekend. So thanks again. And hey, show us your projects, man. All right, love you guys. Have a good night. Watson's Wagons. Get out there and work on something, will you? Yeah.